Welcome to the balcony farm. It's a beautiful autumn day, early October 2025, and the balcony farm needs some watering. But I decided to film this before I actually water it because the topic today is about the top hardy and easy care plants you can grow on your balcony, especially if you live in a similar climate as me, which is London in the UK. So I'm not sure about ranking them or putting them in any order, but I'll just go around because I wouldn't rank them in any order. I'll just talk about them as we go through. So the first and the one that surprised me the most is actually lavender. This lavender plant I've had for 5 years. By the way, I've had this balcony garden, balcony farm, which I like to call because it's mostly edible plants. I've had it for about 5 years. So it's been going since 2020. So this is based on 5 years of experience. So lavender. I got this from a plant nursery, and some of my plants are from that nursery, Walworth it's called, near me. So sometimes it might depend on maybe where you get your plants, because some of the herbs that you get from supermarkets may not last, even though I might include them in this video. But the first one is lavender. I have to say, I believe it's a Mediterranean plant and it doesn't need much watering, so easy care. And this spot is the part of my balcony that gets the most sunlight, so I think it prefers this spot. So easy care and low maintenance and doesn't need much watering. In fact, I think it's best for the soil to dry out before you water it. So I only water it maybe once every 2 weeks, generally in the climate that we have. And in the summer, obviously, if we have a hot summer, I water it more. But a top hardy plant. And when it flowers, it's glorious. It gets the most number of visits from bees and wasps and other pollinators. And I harvest lavender from I think I've harvested lavender for 4 of the 5 years I've had it. So top choice, especially if you want flowers. The second one, probably I would say, is mint. Let me get a close up. So this is, I think, spearmint or some kind of mint, I'm not sure, but this is lemon balm, which is also in the mint family. So mint is very well known that it's a very hardy plant. It's actually very difficult to get rid of once you've planted it. So it's best, as most gardeners say, it's best to put it in a pot and keep it contained. Obviously, that would be the case on a balcony garden. So mint, definitely. And get several varieties if you can. I love the lemon balm. The mint, this one in particular, has had a few fungal issues, but it always comes back. I cut it back all the way and it always comes back. Again, minimal watering. And this lemon balm, I even burnt it with some neem oil a few years ago, but came back, no issues. So definitely get yourself some mint. And what should I do next is, nasturtiums. Nasturtiums, again, another flowering plant, and it's also attracts. I think it's often described as a decoy because it does attract aphids, and butterflies like to lay their eggs there as well. So it seems to be preferred by a lot of things that might be considered pests. So if you're growing tomatoes and other edibles and you want to have a sacrificial plant, Nasturtium is a good choice because it always comes back, and it self-seeds. It's a very hardy, resilient plant. You even find it growing in other parts of your balcony. It just spreads itself, so no issues. And it's edible. It's delicious. It's got this wasabi mustard-like flavor, like a radish. Flowers are beautiful, and it flowers from about autumn to spring and dies down a bit in summer. I don't think it likes the heat too much. So nasturtium, top choice. Again, if you want flowers, it's a good one. And also it's an edible. Next one I would say is nettle. Appreciate it's not looking great at the moment, but I want to show you in its current state because I haven't watered this plant for about 2 weeks. And it's fine. It will come back. These, almost every plant I have, they dry out. Sometimes they look like they've died. Sorry about the noise. So I live in a very noisy area. And they always come back. I don't think I've had a plant that hasn't come back. Maybe one. But as I said, all of these that I'm highlighting today, I've had for 5 years. So nettle. Nettle has many benefits. Look it up. Nettle tea is widely consumed. But there are parts of the world where they use it almost like spinach. Nettle is an amazing plant, and don't discount it. And very easy care as well. Another one is longleaf plantain. This one is probably the most water hungry. So if you don't water it, it will look like that, but it will come back. And you'll have seen, I made a video of showing it coming back from this state in a matter of days after I watered it. And again, it's considered a weed, but lots of benefits associated with the longleaf plantain for your gut, and also for burns and cuts and stings. It's got this gel-like substance when you cut it. So look it up if you're not familiar with it, or if you're only familiar with it as a weed. Very powerful plant. And another one is this sweet box. Again, not in a good state, but it will come back. It's been like this before and it's come back. And sweet box, it's got beautiful white flowers and they smell delicious, and it's a really good dust trap. So where I live is where there's lots of construction work, and I should probably have that closer to my window, but it's the one plant that just seems to attract lots of dust. So if you want a dust trap, highly recommend the sweet box. And another one, the next one I'll go to is another herb, that is sage. Again, this is one I've had for 5 years. Sage is associated with many benefits for respiratory conditions and all sorts. Delicious herb, delicious tea. It does sometimes face fungal issues because of the texture of the leaves, so try and keep it away from too much moisture. Let it dry out before watering. But another great herb to grow on your balcony. Again, I think it's a Mediterranean plant and doesn't like too much watering. Water once, twice, every 2 weeks. That's it. And I would say that's it. A few the other plants I could do. Oh yes, one last one. Kale. This kale, oh dear, it's been eaten into. But I had abandoned it a bit over the summer holidays, and I thought it had died, but it came back. And again, I've had that for about maybe 4 years. And very hardy, plant, and also we're in the autumn season, and this is an autumn brassica. So I think this is the season that it will come back, and I've harvested from it many times. And a few others that I have, I would consider as hardy. I haven't had them for 5 years, but I would highlight, excuse the noise, just let it pass. Anyway, this is calendula. Again, it's drooping a bit because it needs watering, but another flowering plant with lots of health benefits and low maintenance. Coriander sometimes bolts and disappears over the summer, but because we haven't had too many hot summers over the last couple of years, so it's become more of a perennial. So that's it. So to recap, lavender, sage, mint, lemon balm and other types, nasturtium, nettle, sweet box, and longleaf plantain. By the way, the longleaf plantain, you can add it to your juice or smoothie as well. As I said, it's got gel-like substance. So if you're looking for tough, hardy, easy care plants to grow on your balcony, and you live in a similar climate, go for these and you will not be disappointed. Very easy to keep these plants going, even if you don't have time. I don't do this full time. I have a job and I barely come out. Sometimes I don't even water it for for over 2 weeks. And you can go back and watch videos. I've had this channel for about 5 years. Most of these plants, you will see them again and again. So these are the top survivors. As they say, autumn is like the second spring. So I hope, if you don't have a garden, if you have a balcony that you're not using, I hope you will use it. This is a great time to start. And good luck with your efforts. Thank you for watching. Bye.